Hello and welcome everyone, it is me, TheLaval, also known as the Power Tool Duelist, back for you with another part of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's World Championship 2009 Stardust Accelerator. Last time we had a hard time against Bolt Tanner during initiation because I am terrible at this game. So let's have a go at it again and see if we can't make a name for ourselves. This time I didn't forget to set a timer, and I will probably lose the rock, paper, scissors, which is unfortunate. That hand isn't half bad. Drop the Burden of the Mighty, set the Robin Goblin, and then set a Dandelion. Oh, this could be a fun combo, to be honest. Yeah, just pass the turn there. The Giant Orc. Yeah, I'll just use the Robin Goblin here. He will get rid of my Dandelion, which will net me 2 tokens, which is nice. So, since this will probably go up after the dice-related Morphtronic profile I uploaded. All face-up monsters on the field except this card. I don't know if that is the play I wanna make. And I don't want to run into any funny mirror forces back there. So let's just play the giant red sea snake and attack. So yeah, I think I talked about this with one of you guys in the comments before. I've been tinkering a bit with the deck, of course, over the last couple years of me getting back into this game and getting back into it with Morphtronics. So yeah, this just was a more recent example, I would say, for me just doing ridiculous stuff with Morphtronics. Hoping he misses the... Oh, he doesn't even risk it. Must be nice. Oh, I do have to go for the Fairy Lily into Megamorph play here. Just for the heck of it. Magic Gemmer. Oh, that's not good. Well, that ain't great. So yeah, just in general, I think I asked that question during that video as well, but what kind of Morphtronic variants did you guys experiment with, or do you have a favorite deck that you run in a different variant of what is the norm, so to say? Because general Morphtronic is a very swarm heavy, either OTK or build a board style deck. But I found myself doing a few different things with it, because in general the problem that Morphtronics have is that you require a lot of in-archetypal cards for the deck, so you don't have just like the option of taking like, or your deck core is not maybe 13 to 20 cards, so you do not have the option of including like 10 or 12 hand traps slash generic power cards in your builds, because you do need a good monster count to consistently hit those off Selphon if you are looking for them. And I think with that blue eyes we can probably close out the game. He jumps back to the first monster. Summon animation for blue eyes, I guess. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Keep losing track of it in the heat of the duel. Yeah. Whoa! That blue eye sprite was gigantic. So yeah, as mentioned, I'll probably do a video on this at some point in the future. Don't know if it will be the Morphtronics monthly for this month. I still want to do. So maybe look forward to that in the future, and probably some deck profiles following that, because I will definitely show those variants once I feel like they have reached a certain point of playability. Although playability is a very loose term when looking at the decks I run, also the lists I run. As mentioned many times before, I am a very casual player, and my deck building is far from perfect. And just like that, with me monologuing over this, we have defeated Bolt. Ah, this is the first time someone's ever beaten me in this detention center. What's your name? TheLaval? It's been a long time since I had a good duel. Good to know. And we are back on our cell. What's all the fuss about? Oh! Hit a save real quick, just in case. As we have seen last time, I think we have entered a state of the game where a game over screen is not too far off. Well, if it isn't TheLaval, so you got through the pipeline too. What happened to your dual runner, TheLaval? Yeah, same thing with me. I had my cards in dual runner taken too. TheLaval, the chief is calling for you. Oh boy. Seems like you're the talk of the trash recently. So you beat Bolt Tanner. So what? Scum is still scum. You'll never beat a champ like me. Don't matter what you do here, as long as you're in this place, you'll always be scum. That's what I plan on beating into you today. Come duel me and get some. Sure, come on. My word is the law here, you refuse and it's unconditional defeat. If you win, tell you what, I'll halve the sentence to the others. And that punk you say is your pal, huh? Then how about I let both of you and him go, if you win. But if you lose, you're my slave for life. Oh, that's dangerous. What do you think? Nice, huh? Oh yeah, forgot you've got no cards on you. That's right, your cards and dual runner are stashed away at the security impound center. I give you a break, then go collect some cards so you can at least duel. If you can't come up with a deck, you lose without question. No ifs, ands, no buts. Oh, and you can't borrow from Bolt Tanner. He's locked up and alone now. His deck's been taken away too. Release Bolt Tanner too? Alright, I'll think about it. Okay. It's locked. Seems to be closed off. Well. Then, let's go ask around for some cards. Thank you so much for what you did for me before. Really, that chief is a nasty guy, but if you can beat Bolt Tanner, I'm sure you won't lose. Well, afterwards, the chief confiscated my deck. He took all of my cards, every last one. Oh, sad. So gather some cards from everyone here and stick it to him. Come on, let's go. So we basically gather some cards from everyone there and stick it to him. Okay. I wonder where the dual run and those cards are. I can't help you but worry a little. Okay. 150 DP. Nice. Thanks for the pack, guys. Thanks for the pack. So, what do we have here? You're gonna duel Chief? Here, I'll lend you this. Make sure you win. Make sure you win. You're gonna duel Chief, eh? Here, I'll let you borrow this. Don't get it dirty. So, being put in a place like this, life sure has gotten boring. Hitting every safe spot as soon as I see one. I want to avoid game over screens as much as possible. Use this. Take down Chief. But yeah, I wonder if our deck will be similar to the one Yusei got. Oh, Yusei put together from the cards he got from the inmates in the anime. Gonna go up against Chief? Oh, okay, please use this card. Or if it will be more like the deck we got to face Tanner. Maybe this card can help out. Did we speak to everyone? Hey, you got a card for me? No, okay, unlucky. You borrow a card and complete your deck. Now duel Chief in the rec room. The new pack is better to... Nice! I want to look into that. Even though it's probably... Force of... Although Force of the Breaker would be kind of cool. Volcanics are fun. So yeah, we put our deck together. Oh, you came back. You ready? Yes. I'm gonna enjoy this. Don't you give up halfway, you're getting a full beating. Chief Armstrong. Sad. So yeah, let's see what we put together. Oh, that's not even half bad. I think Heavy Storm for 3 is worth. Kunai with Chain, Poison Chain, and Paralyzing Chain. A lot of chains. I don't like the look of that, so... Not summoning the DD Warrior, because that would definitely get banished of his effect. So we'll just ram the Goblin Attack Force into his Iron Chain Coil. Of course we go to defense. Now just hoping he summons something with 1000 or more attack. Oh. Well, how nice of you, Chief, to walk directly into my trap card. End phase. Oh, that's good. Because now our goblins can get a direct swing into his life points. Change it to your end of your next turn, okay. But our DD Warrior will definitely sink in for 12. And give us a first lead against the Chief here. And with that Monster Reborn in hand, I ain't too scared. X-Saber Air Bellum. Yeah, he of course goes for the Goblin Attack Force, but I'll just use this Econ here to switch your monster to defense. I don't like the look of that set card. Let's just put a Time Wizard on the board, switch Goblin Attack Force back to attack, and then Enter battle and run into a mirror force. No mirror force. Cool. So... Nightmare Wheel on the Goblin attack force, okay. But we can free those guys next turn, so... Everything he will summon is... Oh, I should have... Now the question is, does he have another X-Saber Airbellum? Giant Red. Okay. He will get rid of our Time Wizard. Main phase 2, he will set his last remaining card. Oh. Nice. Dimensional Prison. Oh. Dust Tornado. Get rid of that. No, I do not. Cards destroyed by battle. I'll probably slam the DD Warrior into that. Grab his Jerry Beansman real quick. And go about it like this. DD Warrior banishes both. And now the Jerry Beansman and the Goblin attack force can sink in for some damage. And just like that, we got a rather commanding lead on the Chief. I don't like those prison decks, to be honest. If we pull, or if we draw a good enough monster, Boku. Oh, that's not half bad. Just set that real quick and end the turn. Thing is, like, if he top decks an Iron Chain Coil, we got a major problem on our hands. Oh. Yeah, it's essentially the same. Cause that's an Iron Chain Dragon. And I don't think I have an out for that. I don't think I have an out for the Iron Chain Dragon. Well, this might get ugly. Torrential, that's kinda good. Currently hoping he gets to another monster, doing as much damage as possible. Because if he gets to another monster, we can just Torrential. And clear the board. And he summons another monster. Absolutely perfect. So we do have an out for the Iron Chain Dragon. Rather cool Synchro monster, I must admit. Got a history with that as well. Oh, and that Spear Dragon top deck must be nice. Almost scripted. But yeah, I did have an Iron Chain Dragon back in middle school. I really liked running that guy because he was 2500 generic level 6 Synchro monster, which was kinda neat. Destroyed by effect bonus. Okay. So, yeah, that was cool. No, no way, nope, this duel's off. I'm the chief here, there's no way I could lose. My promise, what about it? I don't remember promising anything to the likes of you. Hey, you lost! Get this instant little bread! Chief, a duel's a duel. What? Who's that? And it's Goodwin. Yes. Sector Security Director Goodwin! I watched that whole duel from start to finish. You lost completely. Stop acting like a disgrace. A strong jolt of lightning runs through your head. A fragment of your memory has returned. Ayy! Everything. The power. The people of the stars. The worlds. And then he just upright leaves. What now? Blast, I didn't think Director Goodwin would be watching. Who in the world are you? I'm your worst nightmare. So, let's hit a save real quick and talk to the guys, I think. TheLaval goes to see everyone to give back their cards. I didn't expect to see you again in a place like this. Funny how you turn out to be the escapee from Satellite. I wouldn't have guessed you'd become such a skilled duelist. That's excellent, I must say. It seems I'll have to make a few readjustments to the plan. Okay, it's all thanks to you, TheLaval, that we are able to make it out of here. I guess the cards and duel runner didn't come back. They're not here, are they? What? The cards and duel runner at the security impound center? Thanks for telling me, I'm going now. Hey, wait! Oh, it's Tanner. At least let me thank you properly. I really am grateful, you know that? Look after yourself, okay? Another thing, I'm gonna give you this, so take it with you. Bring the Sushioni card to a shop called Bootleg in the Damon area. Show it to the owner and he'll contact a guy called Blister for you. He's what you call a jack of all trades, he's sure to help you. Jack of all trades. I need to think of Dragon Quest 9 at the moment, because I'm replaying that game. Great game, by the way. One of the... spoiler alert for you guys who haven't played it, but I definitely would recommend it. One of the guys there is called Jack of all trades. And when he turns into his evil, contorted boss form, he becomes the master of none. Which I think is kinda hilarious, but the English version of that game is riddled, just loaded with puns. It's kind of amazing, so definitely check that game out if you have the time. What do you want? This ain't a place for kids, get out of here! That card! You're a duelist too, ain't you? Then let me see what you got. Alright, how about a duel puzzle? I'll trust you if you can solve 3 puzzles. Go ahead. Yeah. I don't really remember much of these. Okay, what do we have here? Do we have an assault mode activating grave? Yes, we do. So I think the first order of business here would probably to activate the assault mercenary. So we can at least freely summon monsters. 13,300. Okay. I think we send the Dandelion. Banish that Queen of Thorns. Dandelion's effect will activate, which gets us 2 fluff tokens. I think we need to get both assault modes on the board and then work off that. So let's just grab an assault mode activate from deck. So I think we use Copy Plan's effect here to target Queen of Thorns, to then be able to use Copy Plant and the 2 fluff tokens to get into Red Dragon Archfiend. And we'll summon the Nightwing Sorceress. Pay the 1,000. Pay another 1,000. Just because we have got it. Then we get the Quillbolt Hedgehog back from our grave. In defense, of course. And now we can go into Stardust Dragon with the Arcane Apprentice, the Quillbolt Hedgehog, and the Assault Mercenary. I want a pat on the back if I do this first in my first try. Arcane Apprentice effect, of course. Yeah, I would like to add an Assault Mode activate from deck to hand. So now the question is, in what order do we summon these guys? Because we obviously set the 2 assault mode activates. We enter battle. That's like the thing I think we attack with the Red Dragon Archfiend. I think I messed up because you're supposed to banish the attack position 1 and not the defense position 1. So we go ahead, attack Stardust Dragon. I think we should have banished the attack position 1, because with the defense position 1's gone, we could have gotten in a direct attack with the Stardust Dragon we have on board. So I'll activate our first assault mode activate. Get rid of the Stardust Dragon. Not chaining anything here. To summon Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. Attack directly with that. Then we activate the Assault Mode activate. Tribute Red Dragon Archfiend. to summon Red Dragon Archfiend Assault Mode. I think we negate that. And just like that, I think if we banish the attack position 1, we are definitely able to do this. So I'll probably get back to that point and see if I wasn't correct. So I'll make a quick break and see you guys back when I've reached that point in the duel. So we are back in the battle phase, and let's see if my theory was correct, because now we swing with Red Dragon Archfiend into the Queen of Thorns, which activates Red Dragon Archfiend's effect, which destroys both defense position monsters. Then we'll get in with Stardust Dragon. Get in with the Nightwing Sorceress. Use the first assault mode activate we have set to tribute our Stardust Dragon for a Stardust Dragon assault mode. Looking at the time, I definitely need to make a cut after this duel puzzle, even if I wanted to complete all in this episode. But yeah, we activate attack with the Stardust Dragon assault mode. Then we trigger the next assault mode activate to tribute our Red Dragon Archfiend, which then summons out the Red Dragon Archfiend assault mode. And from here on out, it's basically the same line of play as last time. We attack with the Red Dragon Archfiend assault mode. Yes, we want to chain another card. We want to chain the Stardust Dragon assault mode to tribute Stardust Dragon assault mode to negate and destroy Red Dragon Archfiend assault mode, which in turn activates RDA assault mode's effect in the grave to summon the original RDA. And that boy will sink in for the final 3000 to win us this duel. And that'll probably give us a nice bit of DP to boot. Because these puzzles are of course from 1 to 5 in ascending difficulty, and I think you get, looking at the fact that we got 500, I think you get 100 DP for each set of difficulty. So, with that out of the way, I think we will get to our next dual puzzle challenges in the next one. I will thank you guys very much for watching. Just as always, leave a like, comment and subscribe, all that good stuff if you enjoy my content and want to keep on getting notified if I upload a new video. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. But until then, goodbye.